have the technology.
Our own lens design. The difference is huge.
One of the biggest things they can do is to get themselves some glasses that are designed for a golfer.
People are getting multiple pairs of progressive lenses now that we have switched to Shamir exclusively. Not only do they come in and get multiple pairs, but they come back and they tell their friends.
These lenses have changed my life.
Shamir was established in 1972 and the kibbutz, and was actually started as a bifocal glass manufacturers. Kibbutz is a society that actually built on the principle of commune, that everybody share everything. It was a novel idea to try to create that all the people is equal, and whatever I get, you get. The basic principle of a kibbutz is that you give whatever you can to the society, and the society give you everything that you need. That's the bottom line of that. The kibbutz, when it started, was mostly agriculture. The pioneers that came to the kibbutz start to be a little bit older, and they're looking for something to do when they get close to retirement, when they're in the 60s and 70s and 80s. They tried to acquire the technology to do progressive lenses in glass, and they could not find that. Everybody refused to give it to them. They developed the first generation of progressive lenses by themselves. And the rest is history, because they realize if we need this technology, there is probably more companies around the world that will look into buy this technology, and Shamir started to be the main source of technology for other people in the industry, including a lot of our competitors. I was the first one to move to the US. It's surprising how much we grew in the US. I mean, it's a surprise for us. We didn't have, as I said earlier, we didn't have a business plan like book of 150 pages that tell us. We just want to see if this market can observe our technology. That's how actually we established ourselves. We was one of the first people in the world that introduced freeform. But I have a feeling, I hope I'm not wrong about it, that we was the first one that find a way to make it easy enough and commercial enough to make it happen in the market.
For us, the private ECP is still the main focus, and we need to support him. We need to have a solution for many type of frames, special frames, which can be also for wrap around, for sun usage, or also frames that are more fashionable for people who like big frames.
And that's where we grew a lot in the last few years. We was faster than anybody else. And we always like to say about ourselves, we're not the biggest fish in the tank, but we're definitely the faster one. I think now most of the market know us as covering a very unique position in the market. Shamir always was great in technology and was always great in the way that they do innovation from day one. We from the get-go invest a lot of money and energy around our education. We hire people that only have a lot of experience in technology or dispensing. We want our people really to talk intelligently about lenses and not just to repeat marketing messages.
We are growing almost everywhere, like Australia, Thailand, China, India, and Israel, of course. What we're trying to do is coming with innovation to the ECP. This is actually Shamir, coming with innovation, not just the regular product. And this is our focus.
Shamir Optica started as a company to make glass bifocal lenses. At the end of the 70s, it was quite clear that bifocal lenses is a kind of a lens of the past. The company have decided to develop its own progressive lens. Power of the lens of Shamir is that before freeform technology came into the market, Shamir became experts in designing progressive lenses.
Advances in freeform technology, allowing the creation of lens designs focusing on specific prescriptions and visual needs, put Shamir in a unique position to surpass previous technologies in the market.
And when freeform came into reality, we understood that with our software that calculates the lens and some enhancement that we can put to the software due to the fact that the lens is going to be manufactured in freeform technology, that gave us some flexibilities that were not able to be practiced before freeform.
Calculating, customizing, and cutting a lens to the most precise specifications possible, building visual solutions to meet the wearer's needs and lifestyle to assure the best possible optical solution in recreating perfect vision.
With freeform, you can calculate the lens specifically for the prescription and for the specific PD of the customer, or for the specific fitting height that he have or she have, or the specific panoramic or pantoscopic tilt of the frame. So which means that every lens is specifically calculated and specifically cut to be manufactured for the case.
Shamir has 4 new distinct proprietary technologies, including I.3, which incorporates the latest advances in calculating the corrected power over 3,600 points throughout a lens, and providing real-world vision for the particular needs of both hyperopes and myopes.
With the I-point technology, we can calculate what is the power in each direction that the eyes see when you're looking through the lens. If you are looking on the keyboard of the piano through a progressive lens with prescription A and through a progressive lens with prescription B, would you see the same amount of keys on the keyboard sharp? Well, the I.3 shows us how many keys on the keyboard we will see, and that's beside the real power that the eye will get through the lens.
IntelliCorridor manages the power profile of the lens design, which means the right power will be in the right place for precise visual needs. This technology design can be utilized for everyday, occupational, and sports.
IntelliCorridor is our proprietary way to calculate what would be the best power profile change in the corridor given a specific prescription.
Shamir's natural posture is an ergonomic technology, alleviating unnecessary adjustment of the head for reading material to achieve the correct viewing position. The wearer will maintain a natural, comfortable posture.
If we put a progressive lens on your face, all of a sudden you will see that the lens may force you to change the tilt of your head, to change the way you look in order to be able to see sharp.
As worn Quadro will maintain visual integrity and design for maximum visual comfort, regardless of the frame shape or size. Any style or shape of frame selected will suit the wearer's prescription and provide the same visual experience when multiple pairs are worn. These amazing technological innovations produce excellence in visual solutions. Shamir lenses are customized for each and every patient. We welcome the opportunity to fit even the most difficult prescriptions.
Everything has to be perfect. It is a lot of responsibility, and believe me, I feel it every day. We know exactly what we are looking for as a performance. We know how to measure it, and we are measuring it on a day-by-day production in order to make sure that the lenses I sent my customer today and the lenses I'm going to send them the next day or the next month are going to meet the exact specific performance.
At Shamir, leading in new technologies is the goal to recreating perfect vision.
This is our vision, this is our commitment.
This is truly a new visual experience. The Autograph 3 adapts to your prescription and aims to recreate your own perfect vision with Shamir's proprietary iPoint 3 technology. Whether you're near or farsighted, the Autograph 3 puts the power of your lenses in place to meet the modern demands on your eyes with cell phones, tablets, computer screens, and widescreen televisions. The Autograph 3 adapts to constantly changing focal points for an optimized visual experience at work or play, all while integrating a unique power profile in the transitional zones, delivering consistent clarity regardless of the size or shape of the frame you choose to wear. Finally, an ergonomic design formula alleviates the need to change posture to accommodate your vision. The Autograph 3 is engineered to outperform any other everyday progressive lens.
I'm a project manager for a digital media company. I handle a lot of the finite details of what we do, our projects coming in and out. Most of the day, I'd say I spend in an office scenario looking head-on at my screen. That's life these days. Staring at the screen for so many hours straight, you tend to get fatigued, you get a headache. I spoke to an optometrist and they suggested these Shamir lenses, which I can't even tell you what a difference it's made. He told me the best way to approach this is these Shamir lenses, which are made specifically for my problem. The Shamir computer lens. This gives you the ability to see clearly without being strained all the time. When I'm in the confines of a little cubicle or small workspace, this lens opens up my whole perspective. It just translates into productivity. This is a breakthrough, a landmark breakthrough. These lenses have changed my life.
To anybody who needs glasses to play golf, they need to see better for sure. I've had so many people, and I had the same problem myself when I used to wear bifocals. What would happen is that ball would start jumping around on you because all of a sudden you're not looking through the lens properly, and when you put your head down, you've got those close-up lenses looking at the ball and it's jumping all over the place. As a person gets into the game, one of the biggest things they can do, especially if they have to wear glasses, is to get themselves some glasses that are designed for a golfer. Shamir golf lens. They have these 3 zones that you can see far away, you can see close up, and you can see down the length of where the ball is when you address it with a driver. When I'm looking through the center part of these glasses, I can see the ball right in front of me. It's perfect. It's not jumping around anywhere. It's crystal clear. Now I'm looking down the fairway. All my eyes have to do is just go up a little bit in that lens and I can see crystal clear 250 yards right down the fairway. It's a beautiful thing. It could do wonders for your game.
Customized Shamir lens designs can do wonders for your vision in all outdoor activity. Adaptable to specific prescriptions and frames to fit any sporting or leisure lifestyle.
Let's say I'm playing a sport like tennis. I can wear the glasses or not. I can play, they allow me to do almost anything I want. The progressive lens is probably the most natural way to see when you're wearing glasses.
Because we're exclusive with Shamir, we actually have increased our patient volume. I have no problems. I get no non-adapt issues. I have no doctor's redos because of that. And I have repeat customers just because of that. People are getting multiple pairs of progressive lenses now that we have switched to Shamir exclusively. And not only do they come in and get multiple pairs, but they come back and they tell their friends. So if someone comes in and just wants one progressive lens, they usually walk out the door getting a pair of sunglasses to use at the beach. They get a separate pair for their second house. They need to have one pair upstairs and one pair downstairs, and they get so used to the progressive lens that they usually don't go back to a reading pair in the distance. They stick with one pair for driving, one pair for the beach. We use it for sports specifically. They have a very nice thin wrap lens now. Shamir's been excellent with helping patients adapt to a new progressive lens, number one. Number two, people who are used to a progressive lens are finding it easier to use for mid-range and for near vision, such as looking at your tablet, or looking at a computer, or looking at even their cell phones. We average 3 to 5 pairs per patient. We've had a lot of success with Shamir. They're definitely a partner in our business.
Give us your most difficult customers, most difficult one, on us. Try on him. If it's not going to work, don't use us. Simple as that. If you like it, consider us as a partner. We are in the business of improving people's vision, and I cannot think about a more noble profession than help people to see better. If you look on most of our customers, you can see that a lot of them share in this kind of vision with us. When somebody is Shamir loyal customers and they're with us, they will be with us for a very long time because of that. The promise of our brand, of Shamir, is that we will keep you all the time on the edge of the technology, and we always will be faster than anybody else to introduce a solution that to your competitors will be much harder to do. Imagine every one of the future unknown patients that will walk into the practice, and do I have the right tools and the right product mix to offer them? And do I know how to explain it? If the answer is Shamir, great. If it's somebody else, it's also good, but I do believe that that's exactly what we're going to give you. We will give you, when the patient will come in, by asking a few simple questions, you immediately will identify, okay, this guy needs a computer lens, he needs a fashion lenses because he's doing a lot of outdoor, or he needs autograph 3, or he needs golf, or he needs, you name it. So I think if I want to leave anything with the ECPs, it will be that we can give them the product mix, but also the education to help them to be very successful.
If ECP would like to see how he can enhance his business and sell more, and of course we like to give him this possibility. So the answering of a variety of usage, it's something very important, because he can offer his customer more than one option for what he needs.
The concept is that we're giving you a menu that makes sense. We always upgrade our menu, so it's never stay the same. So you always get a better technology, and we never like to keep our old stuff. We like to move forward. There is always next with us, that's for sure.